Alright, so for Firestarter 16, the first thing we're going to do is draw a picture. Guys, whenever you get stuck, if you could draw a picture, it's usually going to make your life a little bit easier. So it said, find the variable and missing measure if m is the midpoint of fg. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw fg. Remember, that's a segment because it begins and ends with g. Now this one's a little bit easier to draw to scale. Like I'm going to put this point in the middle, called m, because m is the midpoint, right? Now I know that f and m, right here, so fm is going to be 7x plus 5. So this is 7x plus 5. mg is 12x minus 20. So I'm going to take 12g. And I'm going to put that right there. So 12x minus 20. Now remember, the word midpoint means that this guy is congruent to this guy. So to do my, now that I've done the geometry, I get to say that this and this are equal to each other. So 7x plus 5 equals 12x minus 20. Now I'm just going to do it, now we're in algebra, so I'm going to do PEMDAS backwards. So I'm going to put all my x's on one side first. So the first thing I do, and you can move the 12x to the left if you want, but I'm going to move the 7x to the right just because I like having a positive x to start. So I end up with 5 equals 5x minus 20. Now I'm just doing PEMDAS backwards, so I got to get rid of the subtraction first. So that's why I add 20 to both sides. Remember, you do it to both sides. Just cancel. So I'm going to move 25 equals 5x. If you're struggling and maybe you just like to have the variable on the left, you could rewrite it as 5x equals 25. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 5 because that's how I get rid of multiplication. So I'm going to have x equals 5. Now, don't forget to answer the question. The kit says find the variable. We did. There's the variable. Now it also wants to find the missing measure. We need to find fg. So fg is going to be both pieces together. So fg, the measurement, is equal to 7 times 5 plus 5 plus 12. Instead of x, I put 5 minus 20. So all I did was this plus this to give me fg. And I put 5 in for x. So I get 35 plus 5 is 40. 12 times 5 is 60 minus 20 is 40. And that should have made sense. If those weren't the same, I would have known I did my algebra wrong because it wouldn't be a midpoint then. So fg equals 80. Notice, because I have equal number, fg does not have a bar on top. All right, and that's it for number 1. All right, number 2, we just got to know, we can actually figure out, if knowing about vertical angles and knowing about complementary and supplementary, we could probably fill out all of these missing angles just by knowing this one thing of 26. So remember, complementary is the angles add up to 90 degrees. Supplementary, the angles add up to be 180 degrees. Vertical angles are always congruent. So we got all that stuff we can talk about. So first off, vertical angles, I know that this guy right here, FXE, right? So FXE is this angle right here. It is vertical to our original angle. So I know that the measurement of FXE is going to be 26 degrees. So this right here is going to be 26 degrees. Now, because this guy right here, AXR is 90, and AXD makes a line, I know that that is also 90, which means the two pieces are going to be complementary. So I know that this right here is 90 minus 26 degrees. 90 degrees minus 26 degrees, which is going to be 64 degrees. So this is going to be 64 degrees. And once again, this is vertical to this, or you could use complementary, that's going to be 64. These are vertical, so that's 90 degrees. We have pretty much every angle written down. All right. Now, I'm going to start finding out my angles. So, RXF. So to figure out which angle is RXF, so I'm going to make that, let me get this color. RXF. So R to X to F. Right? So the green writing is RXF. It's 90 plus 64, which is 100. So remember, if I'm going to write it, and I'll change the... That might be hard to see. So the measurement of angle RXF. I use the little m because I'm going to write a number. I'm sorry. 90 plus 64, which is 154 degrees. So that's the measure. Now I'm going to tell you if it's acute, obtuse, or right? Acute, obtuse, right. Obtuse is bigger than 90, so this one is obtuse. Now, I'm going to go through and I'm going to do AXF. So AXF. So I go A to X to F. Remember, this is always the vertex. And you just go directions. So look, we already know AXF is going to be 64. So the measurement of angle AXF. Remember, I have to put that little m in there because I'm going to be writing the measurement. All right? And now that is less than 90. So I'm going to say acute. Now I'm going to do FXD. So I'm going to go F to X to D. All right. F to X to D is 26 and 90 together. That's 116. So the measurement of FXD equals 116 degrees. That is bigger than 90, so I'm going to say it's obtuse. Now I'm going to do FXE. So F to X to E, that's going to be 26 degrees. So I'm going to put the measurement of angle, messed up. So the measurement of angle FXE is 26 degrees. And that, my friends, is acute. And that's it.